Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All Things Alvalade. I am Sam Fonseca, and today's Football Manager experiment, we're taking Sporting in La Liga and trying to finish third, according to sort of the season previous where they think they'll finish. Here is the team. So we've got a down in goal, Ignacio, St. Just, Coates, Esgai will be at right back, Morita, instead of Mateus Reis, I put Daniel Braganza, Segunda Volante, Nuno Santos, Marcos Edwards, Pedro Gonçalves, and Gyökeres. On the bench, we've got guys like Paulinho, of course, got Jovan, got Sotiris, got Jose Massa, got Eduardo Quaresma, Diamonde, all that good stuff. So this is the team hopefully we can take into La Liga and win some results. Obviously it's Ruben Amorim's formation and tactics which I've got just to make things a bit more realistic. Obviously being the Spanish League itself isn't realistic, but I promoted youngsters to the team like Esugo Travasos. I didn't promote Kalai because we had too many goalkeepers anyway. Matheus Fernandes also got promoted too. But yeah, that was pretty much for depth reasons, but just to be transparent. But here is the competition we're in, obviously in the La Liga, Copa del Rey and Europa League. And we've got 37 million to spend. I've made Ruben Amorim assistant manager, as you'll see in a minute, where I actually go to hire him using the in-game editor. That is the only time I use the in-game editor, is to hire Ruben Amorim as the assistant coach and leave everything to him, apart from the tactics. So the only thing I've left to Ruben Amorim really is just signing players. I wanted to keep all the players we have at the moment, just to make it a bit more realistic. But if Ruben Amorim wants to splash the cash, then I'll let him. But I'm keeping everything sort of the tactics the same as mine, just because I've already set up the tactics to Ruben Amorim's liking. So I don't need to change anything, and I have it sort of under control. But yeah, the aim for this is hopefully to finish sort of top 5, top 6, I would say. Anything below that is a bit disappointing. Definitely can't be worse than the Premier League one where we nearly got relegated. But I think we should be okay in that regard. I'll take you to the schedule in a minute, but they want us to finish top half in the Liga and also get to the last stage Europa League and the Copa del Rey. So I think that's definitely achievable. I don't think we're going to win anything, don't get me wrong, but it would be nice to just compete, I suppose. But here is the schedule coming up next after Carlos Fernandes got sacked for Ruben Amorim. So Villarreal up first, then Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, then Mallorca, Cadiz, Almeria, and Getafe. So not the best of starts, but definitely sort of evens out. What I'll do is I'm going to go on holiday, simulate till sort of deadline day, and we'll take it from there. So currently it's the 31st of August, and as we take a look at the stats, so we are third in the league at the moment. It's really good. We got drawn in the group with Brighton, Astana, and Dnipro. Obviously, the Copa del Rey has not been drawn yet, but Trincão's got the most goals so far and highest average rating. Edwards got the most assists. If we take a look at the schedule, beat Villarreal 2-0, goes from Nuno Santos and Pedro Gonçalves. Drew 2-2 to Atletico Madrid, which I think is a really good result. As you can see, we got Trincão with 2 and Nuno Santos got sent off and injured, and Marcos Edwards also got injured as well. And then we beat Sevilla 1-0 away, Trincão with the goal. We take a look at the transfers, just Eduardo Quaresma. No one was signed by Ruben Amorim, and no one was sold by Ruben Amorim. So it's just the same old players that we had from before. Nothing special, which is good, but just making sure that everyone is up to scratch. As you saw, we're doing pretty well so far, although it's only been a month, so things can change. We take a look at the squad, or the stats even. Trincão has 3 goals, highest, and then highest average rating Trincão as well, with assist Edwards. So let's take a look. St. Just is injured. You can't call you can't call FM not realistic because St. Just is always injured. So fair play to FM there. Mateus Reis wants a new deal. I'll probably give him that after this stops recording. Paulinho is happy that I haven't given him a new deal yet. Fair enough, as is Pedro Gonçalves and Marcos Edwards. So Mateus Reis doesn't seem to be like that much. Ignacio is wanted, but we still should be fine. And then Coates and Ignacio got a nice little link there, which is good. But yeah, there's no point taking a look at the stats because we already know who scored and what's what basically. But I suppose what we'll do is we'll look at finances. 37 million, still the same. And what we'll do is we'll go on holiday again till the start of January, and we can take a look at the standings there. Next schedule, as you can see, deadline day is in a few days, but no one's been signed, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to sim till January, and we'll see where we end up. So we know on the 3rd of January, and let's take a look at the competitions. We've fallen down to 9th with 21 points. We get to the knockout round of the Europa League and the second round of the Copa del Rey. So, I mean, it's okay, I suppose. The teams above us are probably better than us in real life. That's fine. If we take a look at our group in the Europa League, I assume we finished second, but let's see how many points we finished by. So we had the same points as Brighton, 14, but they had better goal difference. We didn't lose a single game, drawing twice to Brighton, scoring 3 at home as well. Let's take a look at the schedule. Let's take a look. So we beat Mallorca 5-1, lost to Cadiz, beat Dnipro in the next game, then beat Almeria 3-1, Astana 3-2, and Getafe 1-0. Alaves 1-0 as well, and that's when the bad form started. A draw to Brighton, a draw to Celta Vigo, another draw to Brighton, lost to Athletic Club, lost to Valencia, lost to Real Madrid, and then finally winning a game in Astana. So Granada on a loss as well. So it's definitely been sort of in and out of form. But I wouldn't say it's like the most unrealistic bit in the world. Obviously, due to the World Cup, there was a drop-off in December. But we got back to winning ways in the Copa del Rey, but then drew to Osasuna and then lost to Barcelona. So it's a bit annoying. I don't think any transfers have been made as of yet. These just players that are leaving, I suppose. Yeah, nothing's happened. Everything has stayed the same. That's all good here. Let's take a look at some stats. Pedro Gonçalves, top goal scorer, 9 goals. Highest average rating, Nuno Santos. Most assists, Nuno Santos. Best pass completion, Adan. Most player of the match was Pedro Gonçalves. Been a lot of red cards, just noticed there as well. Gyökeres has scored 0 goals in 9 games. That's a shocking return. Let's take a look at here. Javon wants to go out on loan. Let's take a look. So apparently Nuno Santos wants a new contract. I assume people want me to give him a new contract, so I might as well just give him one quickly. Again, at the end of the day, I don't care. But the Spanish rules make sure you have a release clause in your contracts now. So every time we try to offer a contract, someone will have a release clause in it, which is fine. 44 million works out for me. As guys wanted by Mallorca, and let's see Mateus Reis. Might as well offer him a contract over here as well, just to make him a bit more happy. He wants to be an important player. 51 grand a week, fair play. Take it, mate. Let's have a look and see who should we go for. Eduardo Crescen's wanting on loan. He's happy with my treatment of Nuno Santos, and Thiago Ilori is wanted apparently. For Tao, has he played any games yet? He's played 1, so much like Amorim doesn't really trust him in real life either. Let's check St. Just how he come back from injury. 4 games, not a lot, but to be expected with his injury history. Let's take a look at Diamonde then. Diamonde's played 15 games, got a very good average rating and 2 goals, so Diamonde's been playing very well. So yeah, as you can see, competitions, we're doing well. In the Copa del Rey and in the Europa League, but anything can happen. Finances are still the same, and again, we'll take a look at the schedule. So we've got a few good run of games coming up. Obviously, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona still to play. What we'll do is we'll go on holiday again, and we'll see you at the end of the season. So as you can see, at the end of the season, we finished 6th. For some reason, we don't get like a Europa League space. I guess someone must run another competition, which means we don't get there. But 6th, I think, is really good. Finishing above teams like Villarreal, Sociedad and Sevilla. I think that's probably about where I'd have Sport in real life. Maybe above Valencia, but still, I think that's a really good season. 64 points, 19 wins in a 38-game season. So I'll take that. I don't know if I can check why we haven't got any European football. I don't know if it's the way the database is set up or whatever. But I think it's because maybe I said it as Portuguese, but it's only a 1-season thing anyway. But we would have got, what, Europa League? Yeah, we would have got Europa League if I set it up correctly. So that's a good season, I think. It got knocked out in the Copa del Rey by Real Madrid in the semi-final. It got knocked out in the playoff round by Union Berlin. Transfer-wise, I don't think anyone was sold or bought in after January. So no, we're all good. It's all exactly the same. So we'll have a look at some stats in a minute. Let's take a look at transfers. So apparently Neto's off to Anderlecht. So fair enough, Neto, off you go. So Pedro Gonçalves is the top goal scorer with 40. It's not that much, to be honest. Morita was the highest average rating. Most assists, Nuno Santos. Best pass completion, Antonio Adan. So Gyökeres finished with 6 goals in 25 appearances. So he got a bit better, but still it's a pretty poor return. His counterpart in Paulinho apparently is injured as well. He got 4 goals in 31 games, so he's not much better. Pedro Gonçalves also injured. He got a broken lower leg, so that's a tough one. Let's take a look at his what's Paulinho's injury? 8 days to 2 weeks. Cool. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's only 1 season. Briganza Segundo Volante played 26 games, got 1 assist. Jerry St. Just after injury came back, 23 goals, 23 games, even 1 goal. Diamonde, did he improve? 36 games, very good average rating and 2 goals. I don't think there's anyone else really to check. For Tau, in terms of youngsters, only got the 1 appearance. Unfortunately, that's disappointing. Jovan wants to leave. Did Jovan play any games? He played 12 and got 1 goal and 1 assist. Diogo Travassos played none. He didn't play at all. 2 appearances in other competitions though. Eduardo Quaresma, did he play any games? He played 3. I wonder if Jose Marsa played any games. Where is he? Jose Marsa here. 24 games, 0 goals, 1 assist. That's quite a lot of games though, to be fair. Fair enough for him. Esteves played 8 games, which is decent. And Mateus Fernandez played 0. So probably what I expected. But if you have enjoyed this video, please let me know. We'll do other series as well, such as Sporting in Serie A, Sporting in Bundesliga, Sporting in French League. And we'll see what we can do. What were your predictions for this video? Do you think it's realistic if Sporting were in this league? Let me know. I've been Sam Fonseca from All Things Alvalade. Thank you for watching and peace.